In this video I want to tell you about Fraser Island younger brother, Inskip Point. I also want to tell you about driving on the beach without a permit. Ooh. And I also want to mention about an incident with a dingo on Fraser Island. Let's go. Good morning. Well, I'll probably look a bit of a treat having a slightly cold night, and I've just been up for a walk along the beach to have a look at Fraser Island, just over yonder. Ferry runs back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I will go to Fraser Island by foot. So I'll go as a passenger on the ferry, go and take a couple of photos and just check out the environment. The place I'm staying is called Inskip, or Inskip Point, and it's the furthest point to where the ferry leaves and then goes across to Fraser Island. Let's see what adventures we can do today. Oh, did I mention I was going to drive on the beach? You can drive on the Inskip part of the beach without a permit. Anywhere else you drive on the beach you must have a permit, and not that anyone would, but just in case you do, they have cameras on the beach. You'll then get about, I think it's about $220 fine in the post. Oh, we don't want that. I'm just about to go on the track, and I'm going to lower the tyre pressures to 15 or 16. It's actually on the sand on the beach. So here we go. Well, here I go. Tyres have been aired down. I think I've got all the things I need to going out driving on the beach. Let's just see how it pans out. As you're approaching the Inskip Point to catch the ferry, the sand will get quite deep, so make certain you lower your tyre pressures before you get to the ferry. Now I know this next section doesn't look anywhere near as ferocious as it should. this dingo approached me. I'd arrived off the ferry, foot passenger. As soon as I got onto the land, that was fine. I put down my little backpack, decided to have an apple just to eat while I was waiting for the ferry to come back the next time. All of the four drivers had left me, so I was basically alone on the beach. Then suddenly a dingo arrived. Very exciting. I was very excited about that. And he approached and he got a little bit closer and a little bit closer, and it didn't appear as though he was going to back off at all. At first I thought maybe he could smell some food from my backpack, but it wasn't that, because I had no food left. And he seemed to be very menacing. You see in this little spot here, he was actually chewing onto rope, and I was thinking, wow, he's just sharpening his teeth so he can rip into me. Anyway, it all turned out fine. But it was a bit of a moment, and all the banging and clanging is me with trying to pack up my drone, pack up my GoPro, get my mobile phone, juggle it all around, and then back up to the other people when they arrived in their four-wheel drives. Anyway, all turned out fine. I'm still here. It did feel a little bit ferocious and a bit at the time. I'm never to tell someone what they should or should not do, but seriously, if you've been on Fraser Island or if you've been down that way and been driving on the beach, I heavily recommend you get this little thing done. $15, what it does is it cleans all the undercarriage, and if you really load it and it's that important, you get the caravan done as well. Happy days. Okay, let's wrap it up. The trip was to Inskip Point, which is the little brother to Fraser Island. Drive up to Inskip Point, grab the ferry, cross onto Fraser Island and do your Fraser Island thing. Would I recommend Inskip Point? 100%. Here's a couple of little catches. When you get there, make certain you book into Sarawak West, not Sarawak. Not that there's any major difference, but Sarawak West is a higher possibility of you actually getting the internet. Most of the time I had the internet and I was able to make calls out, get text messages. That's if you want to be able to communicate to other people. So Sarawak West, the last one before the ferry. 3 things you might want to know: distance, cost and accommodation. Distance, 260 kilometres from Brisbane, and the cost, I get 16 litres per 100 kilometres towing the van, and it cost me $60 in fuel. And accommodation, you're probably not going to believe this, it's a government run camp, $6.50 per night. How good is that? You need to log on to the Queensland National Parks, and I'll give you a link below, and log on, book your campsite, beautiful, all done. Dingoes, they're an experience. Don't forget, you must be totally independent, so you must have your own toilet facilities, your own water, your own grey water tank. I cheated, and that was an acceptable cheat. I bought a container from Bunnings and just sit that container underneath where all the water comes out, and I can screw that and then take it away. Would I recommend Inskip Point? 100%. It is just mint. What a great place to stay. And I'll finish off with a couple of my sunset shots. They really are, and it was that good. Actually, for one of the rare times, the photo was as good as the actual sunset. So I'm very pleased with that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'd really appreciate it. If you tick the bell sign, that will notify you every time I put out a new video. So I will see you somewhere out on the tracks, and until then, this is Paul Wheel Drive signing off.